This story would begin at the end of the battle against Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, because due to the incredible power that Vegeta had used to defeat Broly, he'd been able to create a great portal in the sky which he would notice staring at it. Well, apparently I've used so much power that I've been able to crack space-time, but just like in the fight I had used against Black Goku, it should be closed now. Vegeta would turn around, but at the moment, a gigantic power was perceived behind her while the fusion had likewise come to an end. So Goku and Vegeta got into battle-ready pose for combat. It's a gigantic power! I can't believe the power this new warrior exudes! But we don't know if it's a friend or an enemy, because if he's an enemy, we'll have to merge again, since his power completely overshadows us. From the dimensional rift, a warrior identical to Goku would be observed, but his clothing was of a green color, while he did not possess any divine essence. What happened? I was training in the Celestial Dragon Realm. How was I able to do this place? Goku would be surprised to see a warrior identical to himself, but at the same time his essence was different since the timeline that the god Beerus hadn't awakened from his long sleep because mortals weren't able to get access to the state of a god. Who are you? And why do you look like me? Do you want to destroy the planet Earth? Wow, so this planet is equally called Earth as my planet. This must be an alternate reality, or it could be a different timeline. Goku AF would only think about all this, but he would be taken out of his thoughts by the Prince of the Saiyans. We've asked you a question. If you don't answer, that means you're an enemy more, so we cannot allow it. And this time, we'll eradicate you. Vegeta was accessing Super Saiyan 2, but when he tried to hit, Goku AF was able to dodge the blow without difficulty, leaving them both surprised. How was he able to dodge Vegeta's fist if he's in his base state while Vegeta's transformed? That was lucky, but right now, I'm planning to finish with you, you worm. Good for nothing, I'm the Prince of the Saiyans. Vegeta, angrier, would pounce against him, but to surprise him, the Goku AF was able to dodge and block each of his blows, and it would irritate the Prince of the Saiyan much more, since an identical warrior to his rival was able to face him without transforming. I must admit, you have a bit of talent, but how about this? The Prince of the Saiyans would begin to access the Super Saiyan God state, which surprised Goku AF because he stopped feeling his energy completely. However, he was able to perceive that a great pressure was falling all over his body. What is this pressure? It has similarity with the environment of the Dragon Kingdom. Vegeta at a great speed was able to make him a big blow, which on this occasion was able to make him spit blood, which would leave him surprised. Since it had caused hundreds of years since a warrior had been able to hurt him, Goku AF would fall to a part of a glider, destroying the small part of the terrain. What did you think of that? You think you can cope with my Saiyan God state? I can tell you don't possess the power of a god, so you won't stand a chance against me. Saiyan God? What kind of transformation's that? I haven't heard of a transformation with that name, but I don't have to trust myself since I'm not able to feel its power. Goku AF would stand up, he'd begin to raise his power in a great way, leaving those present surprised, as he had only been able to access the Super Saiyan, but the power he emanated was incredible. You have been able to make him transform into my first form, so I must give you credit, since it's been hundreds of years since I've accessed this power. Can't believe the power to release, but after the power of a god, you can't do anything against me. Both warriors crossed glances, throwing themselves to attack while Goku stared at Goku's way of fighting AF, realizing it was a similar style to his. The power that this warrior possesses is incredible, and as far as I can tell, he's not an imposter like Black Goku was. Goku AF was able to connect a huge blow on Vegeta's stomach, throwing him with incredible power, destroying everything around him, while Goku was staring at the place where Vegeta had fallen. Hell, apparently I've overdone it with the power I've used. Hope I hadn't ended his life. Haha, you're wrong if you think Vegeta was defeated with a single blow, since he also possesses incredible stamina. A big blue aura would expand from that place. That's right, Vegeta would start accessing the Super Saiyan Blue state, so the pressure that fell on Goku AF's body was much bigger, but nothing he couldn't master. I can tell that your power has increased again, since the pressure that falls on my body is much greater, so I'll also increase my power. Goku AF would access Super Saiyan 3, but despite being crazy, he wasn't able to compare the power of the Saiyan Prince, since Vegeta was an incredible speed, was able to deal a big blow to his stomach, sending him flying, but at that speed he'd hold him by his head, dragging him down some mountains, and with a strong kick, he'd send him flying, causing an explosion. Doesn't matter that you use Super Saiyan 3, that's your limit. So you won't be able to do anything against me, then we'll be able to have the super of the power of ordinary Saiyans. I've been able to reach each of his punches, but my body's been slow. As I've not been able to react, the Super Saiyan 3 won't be able to do anything against him. So you better talk, because with the next blow, I'll be able to end your life once and for all. Haha, I'd like to see that. Try to finish alive. Furious Goku would pounce against Goku AF, but when he was about to hit him, an overwhelming power would be able to make him retreat, and Goku was dragged a few meters because this time the power of Goku AF that was being released was this time able to access the Super Saiyan State 4. So from a great light, Goku AF would be observed in his Super Saiyan State 4, for which Goku and Vegeta were completely amazed since the power he released was crazy. They didn't know there was a transformation beyond Super Saiyan 3. I can tell by your expressions you have no knowledge about Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4, that's crazy! But I'm not interested. As long as you don't possess divine energy, you won't be able to do anything against us. I want you to try, because with this power, I've been able to defeat an angel, a being who was able to wipe out galaxies with simple thought. Goku AF would stare at Vegeta, giving him millions of blows with the naked eye. That's right, his visual power had increased, so they were able to release air attacks, which were invisible, sending Vegeta flying very badly injured. Wow, the power of the Super Saiyan 4 is capable of even the maximum power of the Super Saiyan Blue! I can't believe it! Vegeta would try to stand up, but he'd lose his Super Saiyan Blue status, fall to the ground, defeated and out of combat. I can tell you have incredible power, but you won't beat me so easily, because right now I plan to use all my power from the beginning. That's an honor for me. Since you use all your power from the beginning of the battle, it gives me an understanding one thing. You're afraid of my power, since both you and I always test the power of our enemies. I must admit that your power leaves me surprised, but I have been able to face a much more powerful war than you, so I have nothing to fear. Goku would access Super Saiyan Maximum Blue. Without exchanging more words, he'd throw himself against Goku AF. So both would exchange thousands of blows all over the planet Earth, and their powers were so great that the battle would spread throughout Universe 7, being seen by God Beerus and Whis. This is the power of Son Goku, and apparently he's fighting at his maximum power. But I'm surprised that he's fighting again, since a few hours ago we returned from planet Earth. He wasn't fighting with anyone. That's right, Mr. Beerus, it's very strange, but even with the rival he's facing, he doesn't have the divine energy, and that he will be able to force Mr. Goku to use all his power. It's incredible. He must be a super warrior. Their battle would cause catastrophes all in Universe 7, so instantly both would take a distance. I'll ask you something. How about we fight on a desolate planet so not to cause destruction on the other planets, since I can tell you don't possess evil power? That's exactly what I was going to tell you, because our powers weren't able to destroy everything around us. Both warriors would leave to an inhospitable planet, which both would resume their incredible battle. But since the longer the battle went on, Goku would take a little advantage over Goku AF, since the pressure of being much more powerful than Vegeta was able to limit him a little more in his speed. And because of this, he was able to dodge and give him much more blows. Your power is amazing. You've been able to beat Vegeta, but you won't be able to do anything against me. Don't get excited, because I still have a lot more power left in this transformation, and if in case you're still more powerful, I have one more transformation. What? Do you have more powerful transformations? I can't believe all the power you possess. This will be so much fun. Goku AF would expel more power, being able to crack space itself, and he would realize with his staff he was able to neutralize each of the cracks caused by the power of Goku AF. While the whole Universe 7 shook a little, this time Goku AF would use all the power of Super Saiyan 4. I'm ready, so you better get ready. I'm always ready, so attack me whenever you want. This incredible power would resume completely, but on this occasion Goku AF was able to overcome Goku in a great way, being able to grant him some blows that caused great damage while throwing up lots of blood. What's going on? Is that all your power? I thought you were much more powerful. I hadn't had the need to use my last transformation. Goku AF would hold Goku by the hair, dragging him all over the planet, creating great chaos by his passage, while Goku's power on this occasion began to decrease considerably, and this would be noticed by all the deities. Whis, this is amazing. Goku's power began to decrease in an accelerated way. That means his enemy's been able to completely overcome him. Indeed, Mr. Beerus, the enemy's power must overcome him in a great way. As for Mr. Goku's power to decrease at this speed, Whis, it's time to come to the battlefield. Both deities would come quickly to the battlefield, while for his part, Goku would stand up with multiple wounds all over his body, and internal bruises as well as too much blood spreading around him. It's time to leave it here. They've made me use the maximum power of Super Saiyan 4, and that's been able to give me great happiness, since I had hundreds of years that I did not use any of my transformations, since no one was able to force me to use them. Goku AF would start approaching Goku, who had his gaze lowered, but the instant he observed him, an incredible heat would be released all around him, which Goku AF would take a little distance quickly. What is that incredible heat that's releasing your whole body? I can't believe it. Did he just also hide one more transformation? Goku's eyes would turn a silvery color, while much more powerful heat would spread all around him. While instantly an incredible aura would rise to the top of the planet, it could be seen that Goku would access Ultra Instinct maximum power, a state that Goku AF had never seen before. What's this transformation? Unlike the transformations before, this time I feel like my body's burning from the heat emanating from him. But all the heat and power would enter Goku's body, so instantly Goku would observe him with a very serious look. And without Goku AF being able to do something against him, he would grant him thousands of blows all over his body, sending him flying very badly injured. Ugh, that hurt me too much. What happened? I wasn't able to see anything. Its speed is something that even reflects the Super Saiyan 4 that aren't able to follow. Goku AF would stand up, but at the moment, one knee would touch the ground because each of Goku's blows had caused incredible damage. So instantly, too much blood would expel from Goku AF's body. Now, the damage has been able to generate from me incredible. I can't believe all the damage he's caused me. The battle would take an unexpected turn because on this occasion, Goku AF was not able to do anything, while Goku dodged with great elegance and hit key points, which caused incredible damage to his enemy. Goku, with a powerful kick, was able to send him to the planet, creating a larger crater around. You're an admirable warrior. You forced me to use the power beyond the gods, and it's something you have to be proud of. I haven't been defeated yet because, as I told you a few moments ago, I still have more power, and this time I'll use my most powerful transformation. For their part, Beerus and Whis was able to reach the battlefield, prostrating themselves on the top of the planet, observing everything that happened. Apparently, the new warrior has appeared with no bad intentions, but his heart is purely identical to Son Goku's, so I could tell they're having a little training battle. In that case, there's no problem in that I thought a new enemy had appeared all over Universe 7, but I'm surprised Goku's been able to access the Ultra Instinct again. Apparently he'll be able to master it in no time. Indeed, Mr. Beerus, Mr. Goku will be able to master the Ultra Instinct in a short period of time, so you should train so that you won't be surpassed. Goku AF at that moment would stand up, he'd clench his fists, and that's right, Goku AF would access the most powerful transformation. This time, the Universe 7 was shaking in an incredible way, so much so that this time Goku's gaze had completely changed. The power he possesses is amazing. Even with Ultra Instinct, I don't know if I'd be able to beat him, as his power seems to have no limit. The power of the Goku AF would continue to grow while his red fur would turn white color. That's right, Goku AF would begin to access Super Saiyan 5, which this time an incredible pressure was spreading throughout the universe. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.